Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the UConn versus Georgetown college basketball matchup on Sunday, January 14th, 2024. Of course, if you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use that discount code PICK, you'll get 15% off. We also have Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. These are meant for people who make big bets. If that's you, go ahead and text that number that you see on the screen. Not available on the website. You got to text that number. But let's get to this one. UConn taking on Georgetown. UConn 14-2, the defending national champs, ranked in the top 5. And of course, Georgetown 8-8 on the season. Sort of, a get back on the map type situation for the Hoyas. Bringing in Ed Cooley, who had so much success at Providence, and seeing what he can do with this once proud Georgetown program that has been down for quite some time at this point. Of course, a couple of years ago, Georgetown had a nice run in the Big East tournament, landed in the NCAA tournament, but outside of that, they have been one of the bottom 2 or 3 teams in the Big East every single year. DePaul has been in that basement with Georgetown. We even saw Butler kind of slip in there, but we've seen Butler kind of claw their way out. Georgetown hoping to do the same thing. It probably isn't going to be an easy or quick fix there. The Hoyas just 1-3 on the road this season, 2-2 against the number, and 6-10 against the number so far this year, while UConn perfect 8-0 at home, but just 4-4 against the number in those home games. The thing is that even though UConn has looked, as good as UConn looks at times, at other times, they've looked unbeatable. And that was the game that we saw at Seton Hall where they lost by 15 points in that one. They bounced back with 4 consecutive Big East wins, beating St. John's, DePaul, at Butler, and at Xavier, and they've covered the last 3 games in a row. They did not cover in that game at St. John's. That one was a nail biter. They were up by they were favored by 11 points in that thing. Of course, UConn has some monster wins like North Carolina and Gonzaga. Also, that loss at Kansas where they didn't cover the spread, but man, they were in it till the very, very end. When we look at what Georgetown has done, and like I said, this is just a different situation here at Georgetown. This is a team that's kind of getting back on the map, and it has the big piece in place in Ed Cooley, but it's going to take him a while. He's got to get his guys in there. I don't mean college basketball doesn't usually take as long as other sports, but we've seen it. They were competitive against Seton Hall last time out at home. Have lost all their Big East games except for the win over DePaul, who is the bottom of the barrel in the conference. They did win at Notre Dame, a spot that's been tough for a lot of teams this year. Lost at Syracuse in a traditional matchup that they play every single year, and lost against TCU by just 1 point in a game that actually is probably going to shape up to be a lot tougher than what people think when all is said and done. TCU has been playing really, really well. UConn is just the better team on both ends of the floor. I mean, there's just no doubt about it. If the game was at Georgetown, I would think that the Hoyas could probably stay in it. And I think maybe they do stay in it for a half or so. They're decent at defending the 3. They're decent at shooting the 3. But really, no other category do they remotely stack up. And really, it's that 312th rank overall shooting percentage against that really scares me in this one. I'm going to take UConn, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.